nagkakaroon na naman ng pagtaas ng COVID-19 cases dito sa Pilipinas. Subalit ayon sa gobyerno, wala raw
Dahil ang pagsuyo ko ay multong haplos. Huli na akong lumampi ng 1,000 taon. Papailing ning paggamit ning folk beliefs related to the municipal.
Nunglo or the kinabayo could very well be an articulation of this folk.
Then we go farther forward and we'll go to the false shield. At saka ito syempre ang ating sword. Kasi naman ano po kung talagang may sombrero po dito. Hi there! This is my update as to this particular property we are working on. We will be camping here for a night, and I will also show you some of the updates. We've been cleaning the area, ridding it of grass. Without using machinery. We're just using our blades and our panabas, etc. The panabas is simple blade used in cutting grass. Very simple but effective panabas. The panabas we hope to have a grass cutter next time. Now, why clear vegetation? Why clear grass on your real property? Well, aside from warding off snakes, it can also serve as a kind of a sign and warning to other people that someone is taking care of the property, that the land is not idle land. And we just found this tool already antique or vintage. This tool has been with the family for the longest time. I remember this tool when I was a kid. Alright, so we are now camping here at the site. We're done with the cleanup of the property. So it's a nice evening with it's a nice windy evening. Here's our campsite. Our campsite, we are situated very near the cabin. We're not gonna use the cabin because we still need to clean it up. You can see our stuff inside. 2 tents for the 4 of us going camping for tonight. Let's enjoy the beauty of nighttime coconut trees, etc. Farm fields. By the way, I'm using my Clarus M1 flashlight. It's a campfire. Maybe we will need to light it up again later. Right, that's the well. Can you see the well? Dry na dry. Alright, we are now camping here at the property, but unlike our previous camping trip where we camped at Mount Asog, we are camping at a place that is not of higher elevation. So compounded with the tough work that we had to do earlier, my body feels a bit warm and hot. So but then aside from having to use a tent like this, we realized that it's actually very important to refurnish the cabin. We really have to refurnish the cabin so we can do more work and stay overnight. But of course, camping is still a good option. As we said in one live stream, it's very important to stay in your property from time to time, if not for a long period of time. That is why earlier we tried to fence the area. Of course, we just used simple and easy to find materials already here. We used Nara wood, which is actually wonderful. It's great to know that there's Nara wood in the property. And of course, some tie wire, just simple materials, at least for the moment. Perhaps you could add barbed wire later. Tomorrow we will try to explore water source, looking at the map and looking at the Google Earth. We found out that there is a water source in the area actually. Aside from the deep well, there's actually a river south of the property. So we need to explore said river because we know that water source is very, very important. And in trying to explore the water source, we realized the need for workhorse blades, or in Bicol parlance, blades that are mahigos or maurot na tarum. We realized that there is the importance of blades that you can actually use and abuse. Long, sharp, and tough. So not like the fighting blades that I usually have here, like this Bicol style sword or blade, which is technically a fighting blade. This is sinagangan minasbad. So something that is not like this, because this particular item here can be considered as heirloom or collector's item. So you can see that it indeed is a kind of an heirloom or collector's item. Just have to be careful in moving this inside the tent because we might damage the tent. So not something like maybe a minasbad, but the workhorse type. I'll show you a workhorse type minasbad later. So definitely not this one. This is my carry blade right now, a mini ginunting, but definitely not this one. This is too small, not long enough for cutting grass. Although we use panabas for the purpose, but for heavy farm work, this may not suffice. You might need a simpler, longer, tougher blade, but you can still have this as your side carry, something like this. But it ought not to be your workhorse for the day. Of course, not something like this one. You know very well where this came from. In support of fellow Bicolano blades builders, we visited 2 forges in Ocampo, the DRR blades and the Maribok blades, being run by the Blances. I think there are 2 more forges in the area, also by the Blances. Really great and hardworking and skillful blacksmiths in the Ocampo area, Ocampo Camalin. So you might want to check their page as well. This is made of deer horn, Philippine deer horn. But then again, you ought to. I hope you will also visit Minasbad shop, my online shop. So there, let's call it a day for now. See you tomorrow. Hi there, it's morning. But then again, it's a rainy morning. I hope the rain will stop later so we can do more farm work. But for now, I just wanna stay here inside the tent. It's a cold morning, so here's my setup, by the way. So here's my setup. It might be difficult to see right now because it's still quite dark, but it's my pair of shoe right there. This is my the exit entrance. Umbrella there. I'm using a mattress because I can carry them because I have a bag. Oh, I have my knee pad for my bike and some of my blades here. Some of these blades I featured last night. Blades. And my helmet. My deuter backpack serves as my pillow. I have clothes and some towels inside it. I did not use my sleeping bag because it was quite warm and hot last night. There's my Airfit EDC pouch. My wallet, 20 pesos, 40 pesos for purchase last night, and there's even sakto here. You see, we bought some gin, used clothes, water. Again, my pair of shoe right there. So, my setup. Nothing wrong with staying a little bit more inside the tent because it's raining anyway. Nothing wrong with sleeping a little bit more because yesterday was a tiring day. Can you hear the sound of the rain outside? It's like a factor that contributes to rest. And it's like I'm inside a cocoon. Protective layer. With the tent as protective layer. It's an uneventful camp last night and until now. This is actually technically car camping because our car is right there outside this tent. Can you listen? Can you hear it? The sound of the rain. Nothing's more relaxing than being inside a tent while it's raining outside. But of course, so long as water cannot enter inside your tent. Wow. So far, so good. Water has not entered my tent. So far, so good. Water has not entered my tent. pictures that entered my tent, so it's great.
Gonna make pansit.